Praise to the Most, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Put my intro song on. Where my... There it goes. There it goes. Remote.
To that good man, stop pushing him away with all that bullshit that you do. Baby girl, I tried to leave you, but it's hard to. But you always fighting and you arguing, girl. You're so crazy, but you're so sexy. Baby girl, I tried to leave you, but it's hard to. But you always fighting and you arguing, girl. You're so crazy, but you're so sexy. Girl, I know you're crazy. Girl, I know you're crazy, but the loving that you're giving me, baby, is so amazing. I don't wanna stop it, even though sometimes it hurts. Some say that real love something you gotta make work. Girl, this don't feel right no more, cause I be feeling like a jerk. You got my homies telling me you run around the town flirting. No matter how far you are, cause that don't matter. Cause I'm sick of all your fussing and fighting and shit and chatter. And I think I wanna leave you, think of ways to make it better. I know where I'm supposed to be, but you won't set me free. It's not just you, sometimes it's me. Because I can't leave you alone. Because your love is super freaky and you keep me in the zone. Baby girl, I tried to leave you, but it's hard to. But you always fighting and you arguing, girl. You're so crazy, but you're so.
What's good, y'all? What's good?
Baby girl, I tried to leave you, but it's hard to. But you always fighting and you arguing, girl. You're so crazy, but you're so sexy. Sometimes I love you, then I hate you. I can't figure it out. The things we do, girl, they're supposed to got my mind in the cloud. And I don't know which way to go, but man, I gotta go now. But when I find out my direction, I'ma let you know how. I'ma do what I'ma do, but I'ma do it without you. Cause when I needed to support you, weren't nowhere to be found. While you were running around the town, laying all the blues down. I was sitting in the crib, thinking the way my love is around you. I swear that if you up, I promise I would never doubt you. If it's true love that you're looking for, the true love's what you found. Just get your act together, baby girl, and stop acting shady. Yes, I still love you, even though you're fucking crazy. Baby girl, I tried to leave you, but it's hard to. But you always fighting and you arguing, girl. You're so
What's good,
crazy,
y'all?
but you're so sexy. Baby girl, I tried to leave you, but it's hard to. But you always fighting and you arguing, girl. You're so crazy, but you're so sexy.
What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good, man? What's good, man? It's your big homie, Big Bad, and this is Real Talk Real Shit podcast. Yeah, block that nigga, man. Block that nigga right now, man. Thank you so much. Don't come here with that funny business. You will get blocked. Hold on, let me block him out, man. Nobody shit, bro, man. Give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Give a fuck about none of that shit, boy. This nigga up out there. Now, let's go. I got to talk about this situation, man. This Tory Lanez situation, man. I wasn't even going to talk about it because the celebrity shit, we're so deep into the celebrity gossip and the celebrity bullcrap that a lot of times I try not to even deal with it because I try to deal with like family issues and personal stuff so we can all develop and become better as people. I try my best not to touch on celebrity shit because, for one, people be so deep and devout into these celebrities. Most times you talking about celebrities, you can't prove nothing to nobody, because if somebody's a fan or they like a certain artist, they're gonna be ride or die with this person regardless. See, most people are not logical. They're just fucking, you know, irrationally based in what they like bias. So depending on what type of person you are, even this shit might not even register to you what's going on. But Big Bad A is here, man. I'm here to save the day. I'm here to make awareness, and because I'm tired of this. I'm so tired of this crap, man. What's good, T Electric, man? Salute to T Electric, man. Salute to you, man. We got to get one in, man. We got to get us a live in, bro. Straight up, man. I gotta get you I gotta get on your platform. You gotta get on mine. I wanna chop it up with you, bro. You're one of my favorite gun. No. You are my favorite gun enthusiast. I ain't even gonna lie. You know, I love watching you talk about blowing funky savages out the damn. I love when you talk that savage talk. I love the savage talk. But anyway, man, yeah, for real, salute to T Electric, man, for being one of the ones. Now, this Tory Lanez situation got me mixed up though, y'all, because since the beginning of time, even women have been able to cry wolf and destroy men's lives, right? Let's keep this shit a buck. Let's keep this shit a buck. Since the beginning of time, since slavery days, since way before then, since Emmett Till. If y'all remember back in the civil rights movement, the little young man from Chicago, Emmett Till, who was demolished because of that young white girl lied on him. And y'all remember like 2 years ago, when that woman was on her deathbed, when she was dying in that nursing home, she came out and admitted that he never did nothing to her. See, back in the days, women didn't have rights. Let's keep this shit a buck. I'm gonna break down where this Me Too bullshit comes from. Because if you're a victim of a crime, that's okay to speak your piece and stand up against the criminal. It's okay to stand up against criminals and if you've been victimized of a crime, that is, you have the right, and you should, and I pray that you get the strength to speak up against the person who victimizes. But since the beginning of time, when women didn't have rights, they didn't have rights at all. They couldn't voice their opinion. They couldn't do shit. They had no rights in society. And this is with white people. White women just got rights in America in the 1950s. Make that make sense. See, Africans have always treated our women as queens. We've always had kings and queens. There was always a hierarchy. African, black people, melanated people never, in history, we hardly ever disrespected and disregarded our women. If it was our woman, she was sitting right next to us in the throne. The kings had their thrones right here, and the queens were next to their kings on the throne. There was no separation back in our day. See, Africans and black people, we love our women, we adore our women, and we treat, by historically speaking, we treat our women with respect, honor, and dignity. Our women had just as much right in society as we did as men. But European men, their women had no rights. Since the beginning of time up until the 50s, white women and European women had no rights in the world. None. So they could not speak about nothing. They couldn't have a voice about nothing. So the only time that their husbands, their men, would listen to them was when they could be in danger, when they were in danger and they were crying wolf. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Historically speaking, majority of white women were crying wolf to have some type of voice, because it could have been two ways. Back in the slavery days, you had shut up. Back in the slavery days, you had this thing where a lot of men and a lot of slaves, no, fuck that, all slaves were getting abused. They were getting abused sexually and abused physically, mentally, spiritually. They were getting straight abused, tortured. So you had women back in those days who would go and sneak into the housing of the houses or whatever, or she would sneak them into her room or whatever to have sex with her, right? And it was not tolerated for a white woman to have sex with a black man. It was not tolerated at all. It was not tolerated for them to speak to them. It was not tolerated for them to look at them. But some of those white women liked those black men, so they looked at them, they spoke to them, they taught them how to read in private, they did this, they had sex with them, they fed them, they treated. It happened. It's a historical event. So some of those women used to get caught. Some of those white women used to get caught when they were messing with the black man. How did that woman survive her husband's wrath? How did those white women survive their husband's wrath? How did they survive it? How did they evade the punishment of being an end lover? How did they deal with that? Generally, 9 times out of 10, generally 9 times, they put them down, they're dirty. Go in the house. Generally, 9 times out of 10, they would say the man was abusing them to get away, get away with the murder. To get away with the offense. Because like I said, these white women back in the day, a lot of them, they didn't have rights, they didn't have no voice, no nothing, but they liked some of those men. Some of them got caught, and they said the men took advantage of them. That's how they got away with it. This is the Me Too. The Me Too bullshit that's going on right now is just the same tactic that was used against slaves and black men back in the days. It's the same fucking tactic. Now it's just being used by any race, any creed. But see, it's the same Jezebel hatred. It's the same Jezebel spirit of hatred that is doing this. That's being used to destroy our men. And now we're witnessing, like I said, Emmett Till, that little white girl said she told her father or brother or some white man that Emmett Till whistled at her, and it wasn't the truth. What happened, she liked him because she never seen a nigga with green eyes before. She never seen that before. It turned her on. And somebody caught her recklessly eyeballing that boy from Chicago who looked different. He looked cool. He was a light-skinned, handsome young man with green eyes from Chicago. Never seen before in her town before. She, who is this nigga right here? This nigga looks good. And when one of those white people caught her looking at him, staring at him, or maybe even saying something to him, she lied and said he violated her. She lied and said he was talking to me. And what we all know what happened to Emmett Till. Fast forward now to these modern times. Just a week or two ago, an evil Jezebel called the police on Young Scooter, a black man, a rapper in Atlanta, and lied on him. She blatantly lied to the police and said he was doing this and doing that and committing this crime, committing that crime. All the while, he didn't do shit. All the while, she was a bitter bitch who was mad that she wasn't included and invited to a party. So this bitter called a death warrant and called the death squad to come take out Young Scooter. And that's exactly what they did. We're dealing right now, but I'm getting into this Meg Thee Stallion shit. Because Meg Thee Stallion is one of the most evil Luciferian women of our modern times. And I'm going to tell you, first off, let's get into it. How is Meg Thee Stallion being used? Why is she being used? How could she be used? See, the devil doesn't draft or hire good people. He hires and drafts broken people. He hires and drafts and elects shitty people who can keep promoting that to other people. See, Meg Thee Stallion was easily corrupted because Meg Thee Stallion doesn't have no guidance. Meg Thee Stallion doesn't have no parents. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Meg Thee Stallion lost her mother and her father. So she's out here a lost soul. She's out here lost in the fucking sauce. She is a lost child with no guidance. And see, Satan loves the lost. He loves the lost. He loves the ones who are misguided, not treated right. He loves the one who didn't get the right, proper love. Satan loves Meg Thee Stallion's bastard children. He loves the fatherless, motherless children. He loves them. Because Satan could tap into he tapped into Meg Thee Stallion's hurt. He tapped into her pain. He tapped into her hatred. And he harnessed it. And he used it. See, a lot of y'all may not realize, I knew back 2 years ago or a year and something ago when they said this bitch got shot in the foot, I knew it was cap. I knew she probably did get ricocheted. She probably did or whatever. But I knew my nigga Tory didn't do it. They said Tory Lanez pulled the gun out and told Meg Thee Stallion to dance and started shooting at her feet. Let me tell y'all something. No logical man. See, Tory Lanez is one of those loving, logical men. You could listen to the lyrics of his music and tell he's a loving, logical man. You could listen to his father and tell he come from a good, loving family. He come from a well-to-do family. See, Tory Lanez wasn't raised to hate women. He wasn't raised to abuse and beat women and dog women. Tory Lanez sings about loving women. That's all he sings about. He's singing about loving on women. That's what he sings about. That's the type of man who comes up with the thoughts of, you know, loving and affection and things like that for women. How there's no hate. This nigga don't hate no woman. So a man like that, in my mind, a man like that could never point a gun at a woman's feet and say, dance. Because that's a game that you play when you want to torture somebody before you take them out. That's a psychological game that evil gangsters and criminals use on people to make them talk, make them go. You know what I mean? Ain't no regular man pointing no gun at no woman's feet and telling her to fucking dance. See, that whole lie that was propagated and promoted to y'all was bullshit. See, at that very time, if y'all don't remember, when they were trying to prosecute Tory Lanez, he was coming out before they came out with this Meg Thee Stallion bullshit. Tory Lanez was talking about how he owned his masters and how he was making so much money independently off music. He was talking about how he wasn't signed to the major label and how he had his own little buzz and whole own shit going. T Electric said that shit. Her own friend pled the fifth. Look, this is another thing. I know a lot about guns and crime and shit like that and crime scenes. They didn't do no swab. They said, okay, boom, there was no DNA of Tory Lanez found on the gun. No DNA of his found on the gun, and there was no gunpowder residue found on his hands. So there was there was basically a 1% chance that he could have fired the gun based on forensics. They said it was a 1% chance that he could have fired the gun based on forensics. But during that time, before that incident, Tory Lanez was talking about being on top of the game. He was talking about the rappers not having their masters and this and that. So then fast forward, right? His father, right when was around the time he was getting prosecuted, his parents and his father and his team said, Rock Nation was trying to go against him. They all said it. It was going around all over the internet. Rock Nation had something trying to go against Tory Lanez because some type of music deal or something. And if you know anything, Rock Nation, Meg Thee Stallion is one of the top artists on Rock Nation. So then, magically, coincidentally, they just start smashing and start dating. See, I'm going to tell y'all something. For righteous men, Satan is not going to come to you in the form of a man. Righteous, good men, Satan will not come to you in the form of a man. Righteous men, good men, Satan will come to you in the form of a woman. That's how he's going to come to. See, Satan knows he can't tempt a good, straight, righteous man who has great morals and stern in his beliefs and shit. He knows he can't tempt him like that. That's why you see Shannon Sharp getting tempted with the little bimbo. That's why you see P. Diddy getting brought down by Cassie. That's why you see women making false accusations and trying to ruin men's lives. See, me, I just recently had an evil Jezebel do false lies and false accusations on me. Just recently. These Jezebels will do anything to ruin your fucking life. And see, y'all men, righteous men, I ain't talking about these little weak ass little boys. Righteous men need to understand Satan will not come to you in the form of a man. He will come to you in the form of a woman. That's the only way he's going to try to break niggas. And see, me, people like me, I'm beyond that now. I've mastered myself to where I don't even think about sex like that. And if it gets that bad, I'll squeeze one out. I don't give a fuck. Let's keep it real. Real men are not, we ain't, I'm going to tell y'all something. My priorities are so strong and my love for my children is so strong. I'm not worried about no woman right now. We witnessing women every day lie on men and destroy their whole lives. We got Tory Lanez that just got stabbed 14 times. They just tried to kill him. They had that Mexican dude try to kill him. You know why? 2 days before Tory Lanez got assassinated attempt on him, they just came out with new details in this case proving that he had hardly any chance of doing what they convicted him of doing. So when his lawyers came out and said, hey, man, we got this evidence, man. Hey. We got this evidence that Tory Lanez didn't do nothing. They're saying, the bodyguard saying she didn't, she had the gun. There's witnesses, multiple witnesses on the scene saying Meg Thee Stallion and the girl was fighting. See, these bitter Jezebels will fight over some dick, but they won't fight over a man. These evil Jezebels will fight over some dick, but they won't fight over you. They don't want you. They want your dick and your money. That's all they want. Because most Jezebels have been objectified and subjectified to the point where they don't even know their worth. So the only thing they feel like their worth is sexuality. And so they only expect sexuality and money from men. The Jezebel is no good. No good. See, and a lot of people are with Jezebels and they don't realize it. You got to keep feeding that Jezebel alcohol. You got to keep feeding that Jezebel with listening to that bullshit conversation where they like to gossip. See, I know the Jezebel now. When I was blinded, I couldn't understand. Who gives a fuck about money? See, Mr. Jamal, this is where people like you lose every time. Money has nothing to do with morality and reality. Let me talk to you again. Let me say this to you again. Money has nothing to do with morality and reality. See, a logical man will say, because I remember when she got popped, or allegedly, when she got shot in the foot, she was on stage twerking 2 days after she got shot. She was on an award show twerking after she got shot with high heels on, with no bandage on that bitch. No bandage on your ankle, baby. Just twerking and on your ankle, on your... Yeah, don't play with me. I remember. I don't forget nothing. See, a lot of y'all will believe anything because you don't know what's going on in real life. Talking about money. Meg Thee Stallion ain't even... Her last album didn't do no numbers. So any money she's getting is from these promotions and these back deals that she's doing to mislead the youth and shit like that. She ain't getting no money. Where's her money coming in at? Shows? She's trash. The last time she put out that movie thing, didn't nobody even go watch that movie thing. And I love Meg Thee Stallion as a woman, but I don't care about her. After she did my nigga Tory like this, she just like all the rest of the Jezebels, evil and vindictive. She was mad that he was smashing the homegirl and they friends and shit, but you been knowing he was smashing her. You just get jealous that night because, oh, you was drunk, you feeling yourself. You came from Kylie Jenner's house, you feeling yourself. So they get into it and they fight. And then next thing you know, she pulled a gun out. Her best friend pulled the gun out and shot her. Tory Lanez grabbed the gun from the friend and just took the blame because what? He's a man. He took that blame because he's a fucking man. He was like, man, this shit gonna get exonerated in court. I ain't worried about it. He didn't never say like, I did it. I'm sorry. He never said that. He said, man, I ain't worried about this shit. It's gonna get dropped in court. You know why? Because he knew in his heart he didn't do it, but see, he didn't know he was being set up. Shit was probably supposed to be unaliving. Just like they set him up to be unalive by that assassin. And see, that punk-ass assassin, God is the best. Nobody's better than God. That punk-ass assassin poked my nigga up 14 times and still couldn't take him off the map. You punk. He poked him in the back of the head, side of the face, the back, the torso, both lungs, punctured the lungs, had my nigga choking on blood. And you still didn't take him out. Because the righteous man is fighting a different battle than y'all. The righteous man is in it for a different reason than y'all. You only like who they tell you to like while and when they tell you to like them. Oh, it's a new artist named Dolce. It's my anxiety. And y'all dumbasses like, oh, I like that song. It's kind of cool. And now everybody's running around talking about how crazy they are. I don't want to hear this dumb shit, man. Y'all letting these people put fear, anxiety, pain, and suffering in you. Y'all are accepting your own suffrage. Listening to Meg Thee Stallion music, that girl can't keep a man. She can't keep nobody happy. She's bitter and angry, and she's big as fuck. Let me tell y'all the recipe for disaster. If you're big, it's cool to be big, because I'm a big dude. You can't be big, black, and angry. She's big, black, and angry. Not a good mix. Ain't no man gonna ever be with her, bro. Ain't no man nigga gonna bend her over. Nigga gonna bend her over and they gonna eat her out. They gonna do her like that. But ain't nobody gonna wife her up. She's never gonna have a husband. And by the time she gets ready to have kids, she might be too late. It's over for these people, man. They're going about life all wrong. Meg Thee Stallion, I pray you see this. You are going about life all wrong. This ain't no trash take. See, y'all worrying about this and that. You want me to show you the videos and all that? I don't want to do all that. I know what's going on, but I know at the same time, people can't even understand this Jezebel fucking spirit. No, we're going to get to the videos. This Jezebel spirit done got y'all fucked up out here. And guess what? It ain't going to help. It ain't going to help. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. I pray y'all ready for it. Let's go, man. Let's see what my bro said. Let's go, man. Hold on, let me close this out. Let's go.
And let's be clear, that was an assassination attempt. That wasn't no like, you know, some shit that happened. No, that nigga, it wasn't his root, it wasn't his cellmate. That was, I feel like that was, nigga, that was an order. That was, you know, that was a.
You think it got deep?
This was about to come out, right? Mm-hmm. How do coincidentally Tory get stabbed up right before this shit about to come out? And let's be clear, that was an assassination attempt. That wasn't no like, you know, some shit that happened. No, that nigga, it wasn't his cellmate. That was, I feel like that was, nigga, that was an order. That was, you know, that was a.
You think it got deep?
Nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He got hit, like, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Tory cool.
14 times, bro, to the head. Like, he was trying to kill him. But I'm saying, why else would he be trying to kill him? Other than like, you know, somebody put that order in. Nigga, like, shit, nigga. Take care of this.
And see, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Thank y'all for tuning in too, man, for real, bro. Because you could be anywhere else in the world, but you here rocking with me. I appreciate y'all so much. Let me tell y'all something though. This whole situation is fucked up because I just heard just today they're saying Meg Thee Stallion's fans are flooding the nigga who stabbed Tory Lanez commissary money with bread. They're saying random fans are giving the dude who stabbed Tory Lanez a bunch of money. That's what they're saying right now, man. If this is the case, let me shut up because these people are very smart and they know like you can't, man, these people are smart as hell. Let me say that. If they use the fans, random fans, to pay him for this hit, that would be diabolical, bro. If they use random fans to pay for this failed hit, that would be diabolical. And like his lawyer said, his life is in danger now, bro. Because if people are, his lawyer said it, and it's the truth. His life is in danger. If people are putting money on books for people poking him up, that means other people might try to get some bread on their shit and do that shit and get him out of there to get the bread. Like, it's not a good look for my mans right now, y'all. It's not a good look. And guess what? He is potentially an innocent man, bro. He is potentially an innocent man. And that bitch getting poked up, just sitting in there for years. But he's dropping some of the most beautiful music from that prison that you ever heard. He got this song, man, called, hold on, that shit's called, hold on. He got this song called Cinderella or something. He goes, it hurts to know you fucked him. Yeah. How could you go and give him what's mine? Oh, mine. It hurts to know you fucked him. And he's talking about how his girl started fucking his friend when he went to prison. I mean, it is one of the most beautiful songs, man. It's off the new Tory Lanez project that he made from prison. Like, bruh, that song is so beautiful because it's so messed up. Like when you the one being true and you the one being real, and then you getting played, and then as you getting in prison, while you're in prison for taking some blame for something you didn't even do, now you got them, your woman is betraying you even more, bro. That shit is fucked up, bro. I just don't understand why people don't care about men, bro. And men, whether you're white, black, all races, men are the backbone to the world, man. I don't understand. Like when the war pops off, the men are gonna be the ones that go on the bus and die. And in the Russia and Ukraine war, men were the ones getting on that bus, leaving them women and them children behind. It was millions of men going out that battlefield to die. Man, them dudes they didn't want to die. I watched countless videos of drone attacks on Russian and Ukrainian soldiers. And on both sides they begged for their lives. Because they're just men. They're just men who got thrown into something they had nothing to do with. Because their leader, their elected official, dictates that they go fight. They don't let the women go fight. They send the men to fight. And see, that's the thing. And when the men off dying on that battlefield, who comes in and who comes in and takes over after that man dies? The general, the friend, the partner, the buddy. I know how you feel, honey. It was rough watching him die. Yay! Give me a hug. Hey! Next thing you know, puck up. You smashing his wife. This is how it goes. Man, that nigga was a real one, baby. He in prison, man. He gonna do it good, man. He gonna hold it down, man. We gonna look out for the nigga. Make sure he's my best friend. That my dog. Gonna make sure his book's full, this and that, and then puck up. You in there fucking his baby mama. You sending money on his books after you left his baby mama's house. Only reason why you paying him because you slaying his baby mama. And you feel bad. See, I know the real world. It's not all bad, but this shit I'm talking about goes on every day. Ain't no motherfucking. It's only a few women like my auntie and a few other women. Like, it's only a few women that is real thorough women, bro. My sister and a few others. Like, it's only a few women that's really thorough, bro. Most of them is not thorough no more. They're not thorough no more. Most of them is ready to bounce. Let's go. Let me show y'all this shit.
I hated my healthy relationship. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I hated my healthy relationship. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Everything seemed extremely foreign to me. I even remember at the beginning of my relationship, I'm like, hey, there's a part of me inside that does not like you. And I said it with like a comical relief, but I was really serious. Like, there was a part of me that did not like this person, did not like how he held me accountable. I did not like how he held a mirror to my face. I did not like how he created situations where I had to be at my full potential, and I just was not ready to be my full potential at that moment.
They despise real men. Most of these modern Jezebels despise real men because they ain't even in their full form. They haven't evolved past looking good, most of them. Most of these modern Jezebels, I ain't talking about real women, because they did hey. I ain't some real women out here making pies and cooking and holding it down and handling business. But most of these modern Jezebels haven't evolved past looking good. That's the bulk of their fucking, that's the most they got is looks. And the sad part about it is the reason why God, I'm gonna keep saying this to women, the reason why God takes away the woman's attractiveness in her mid-30s on down to her 40s and 50s and all that is because you're only supposed to be attractive to attract your mate, your husband. That's all that is for. A woman's beauty and fertility and shit like that is to reproduce, and it's for her husband. Simple. What good is a flower that looks good if it sits in a vase by itself until it dies? What good was that flower? What good was a flower, the most beautiful rose? What good was it if it was kept in a vase by itself, individualized until it died? What good was that rose? It looked good until the flower petals started to fall off, but it didn't ever reproduce. It never shared the beauty. So the beauty just faded by itself, individualized. And guess what? Now the rose is a stick with thorns on it. Now my device is overheating. Let me tell y'all something. Let me unplug this shit. My shit, they say my device is overheating because I'm cooking that real deal gumbo. And I hope it don't blow up. Y'all remember when them phones was blowing up in that country and doing them people dirty? Y'all remember that? Let me set this bitch right here. Y'all remember that? Yeah, don't forget nothing. Goddamn, bah! You feel me? Don't forget nothing. Keep your mind open. Keep your eyes open. Keep your memory sharp. Don't forget nothing. Everything plays a part in life's puzzle. Everything plays a part. Everything. There ain't no coincidences in this puzzle. Hold on, don't come on the whoop real quick. Give me a second. Just give me a second. Okay, boom. All right, I'm on the Wi-Fi now. So look, I don't know what it is, man. It's something about my takes, man. See, I don't know, man. This shit, if y'all could understand, y'all see, if you're paying attention to what's going on, you can see it happening. But it's really messed up. Like I said, my device was overheating. Crazy work, bro. Crazy. But yeah, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. I'm just gonna get off here, man. Just it's crazy though, man. But yeah, this Jezebel spirit's out of control, man. I hope they do something to Meg Thee Stallion. I hope she goes to jail or something. Sued or something. Get sued or something, man. Oh yeah, bro. They just stopped my shit when I told y'all. I said my shit was overheating. So it's all cap, bro. Like it's all cap, man. But it's okay, man. They got them attacking me with spiritual attacks and all kind of shit, man. You know, you got to be strong, man. You got to be strong then to make it through the battle, man. The battle it's a serious life, man, for real. But everything's all good though. At the end of the day, man, I don't live in stress and stuff like that. We don't do that. We laugh, we live, and we love, man. We eat good, we live good. But dang, man, if they not playing, they playing with my shit, man. But y'all just hit that like button, hit that share button, hit the subscribe button, man. You know, keep it, keep supporting the channel. That's the only way it's gonna keep going. Where's the remote for that for the light thing down there? I seen it down there. It was a remote. Y'all got everything. But yeah, man. Y'all appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Thank y'all so much for y'all support, man. But I'm gonna keep going regardless, man. Just know that I'm gonna keep going regardless. Ain't nothing gonna stop the show. But it's just a crazy world. You didn't find the remote, the little thing? All right. Y'all have a good night. Y'all stay smart, man. Keep your eyes and ears open, man. This shit is crazy out here, man. But they trying to mess me over and trying to, push me off this shit. But I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna keep going, keep spreading the truth, man. You know, that's all I can do. Keep spreading the truth, keep raising awareness, keep doing my part. You know, because everyone, each one teach one. If we all keep trying, the world will eventually, it will be better. It will be better. But if we don't have good men standing up fighting for righteousness, it will not be better, man. So you gotta stand up and fight, man. Like Peter Tosh said, get up, stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. No, that's Bob Marley. Don't give up the fight. Yeah, man, you gotta stand up for your right, man. It's not a game out here, man. But yeah, man, I'm about to get up off here probably, you know. My kids want to watch their TV with the sound. They got the mute button.
I'm trying not to cough.
You can cough. You ain't no you're not you're alive. You know what I mean? You can talk or whatever. But nah, I'm about to holler at y'all later. I'm spend this time with my babies and them. Just, you know, y'all have a good night, man. She Big Home, Big Bad. It's the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. You see, as you can see, y'all please support the channel because they are trying not to let me get the message out. But yeah, this evil Jezebel spirit got to stop, man. Women need to purify themselves and go get that Jezebel spirit out their body. You know, just like men too, get that evil spirit out your body, man. We'll be better off, man. But I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. It's your big homie.